AFM Videos, the leader in football education.
Hi, I'm Rex Lardner, the managing editor of American Football Monthly, and our guest today is former college and pro coach Bill Bradley. Coach Bradley has been a part of the NFL since 1969, where he was an All-Pro with the Philadelphia Eagles. He has coached at Texas and Baylor, as well as in the CFL, the WFL, the USFL, the UFL, and as well as the Chargers, Bills, and the Jets. Coach Bradley recently completed a 4-set series of videos on defensive back play, which is now available at afmvideos.com. Coach, welcome. It's great to have you with us. Tell us a little bit about this series of DVDs that you just completed, and more specifically, the content for the first one, which is on D-back drills and techniques.
Well, it's been a pleasure doing it, and these DVDs, I think, are things that coaches can take and really grab something out of them. They're pretty. They're not. I wouldn't want to call them general, but they can be specific, and when a coach gets a hold of it, if they'll use some of these anecdotes or if they'll use some of these catchphrases or terms, I think they can get a point across to their players. And I know one thing, that it's been a pleasure doing it, and it's a passion for me.
I can tell.
And I love doing it, and you guys have been great. I mean,
thanks.
It's been fantastic.
Bill, the second DVD is on pressman coverage, which is really an interesting topic today. What is your thought on pressman coverage, and what is critical to it? I know coaches across the country will enjoy that video.
Well, pressman coverage is different from some of the off-man coverages, but pressman coverage, my thought on pressman coverage, it's if you got guys that can actually do well in the pocket, which these DVDs explain, if they got the ability to run fast and close and catch up, pressman coverage is by far the best way to go. If you have that person that can do that. If not, then you're going to have to teach these other drills that we talked about, from off coverage and cover 3 deep zone.
Gotcha. The third DVD, Bill, that you just completed is on tackling, and it's really an issue today at every level. Proper tackling techniques and drills that can be used at all levels. Tell us a little bit about this DVD.
Well, remember, we're taking the head out of tackling. It's like, putting Jim back in football. We're taking the head out of tackling, and we want to make it shoulder tacklers, or you're running and you're clicking their heels together on angle tackles from the waist down. And basically, the key point in tackling is form and fit and finish, and we want to take the head out of tackling. Head should not even be involved in tackling anymore. If you've been used to being taught by tackling with your head, do the same principles that you do, but get the head out of the way and take it to the shoulder.
Gotcha. Okay. The last video, Bill, that you did was kind of a compilation of tips for coaches at all levels that, from your experience as a player and as a coach, you've put together. Tell us a little bit about this last video.
Well, I think it takes from experience. We're drawing from experience a little bit, and I've been very, very fortunate. And from high school with Coach Luke Thornton and Marion Turner, through college with Darrell Royal as the head coach and Fred Akers as my position coach the whole time I was in college, from quarterback to DB. And then in pro ball, as a player, I've been real fortunate to work with people from Dick Vermeil to Don Coryell to Dick Vermeil, Bud Wilkinson, and a whole variety of coaches, Eddie Kayak, Mike McCormick, and all the position coach, Gummy Carr, all the way through. I've just been very, very fortunate. I've worked with guys that have been innovators of the game and innovators of technique and drills. And Mike Campbell, our defensive coordinator when I played at the University of Texas, was a no-nonsense guy, the driest sense of humor of anybody I've ever been around. But that's what I've taken what I consider my coaching philosophy from. And Coach Campbell was basically, like I said, he was a no-nonsense guy, but he was one of the first guys that I ever heard use the term the KISS principle, which is keep it simple, stupid.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And so you're only good as your smartest defensive player, and they all need to know it. So you can only go as far as the guy that's bringing up the rear.
Gotcha. Well, Coach, thanks for being with us today. Our guest has been former All-Pro and NFL coach Bill Bradley. He has a new set of DVDs now available at afmvideos.com. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Rex.